Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So let's discuss this double noding situation. Let's discuss the situation with the DCM, and let's realistically talk about the controversial situation that is unfolding at the moment. Firstly, you need to understand what the DCM is and what I'm talking about. That's the dynamic minimum commission based on voting power that we worked on very hard to introduce to try to decentralize the nature of the chain more and make the environment far more productive and introduce the Nakamoto index to everybody, let them know what it was, and then try to improve on that and sort of do it in a very educational way to show people that, hey, there is this sort of evil side to things. You can kind of be evil, you can be this bad person, or you can try to make this chain a better place. And there's just so many people who are not doing that. So as it stands for me, what we're seeing is a lot of people are just going over, under, or around the DCM. And this is happening in many different forms. But the form that is worrying me the most at the moment would definitely be the double noding. Now, we've seen other validators run multiple nodes. This isn't something that's new to us. But what is new is doing it so brash as this and doing it in this manner, which is really in our faces. And honestly, because the route they took to get to this point is disgusting, and the reduction of the active set down to 100. And we've now got an environment where you don't need to do anything to get into the active set realistically. You just need to be self-funded. That's the only way to get into the active set now, because the 0% commission cycles round, but nobody ever needs to delegate outside of the active set because there's always nodes available inside the active set with 0% commission. So therefore, no one goes and looks outside of the active set. So therefore, the active set's always more or less going to stay the same. Now, like I was saying, people are going above, over, and around this system. Like I said, they decreased the validator set from 100 to 135. I wasn't around at this time, so I didn't get to vote on it. I was really sick and I was doing a lot of different things in real life, catching up on work, all of those different things. Now, all of this, right, is now led up to this point of double noding, and it's very dangerous, like I said. So we can see here, Frag has actually tweeted saying, God is testing my patience for sure, which I find quite funny, to be quite honest. But as we can see here, Jesus is Lord, and then Jesus is Lord 2. And this is all in not an attempt. This is a direct route to get around the DCM, to have two nodes and spread between those two nodes in order to, as you can tell, right, it's there. I don't need to spell it out for you. It's there, but it's so brash, it's so bold. And like I said in my previous video, this person is funded by all of the top delegation wallets, and one of those wallets holds 8 billion LUNC that's delegated with only him. So for me, the current issue is definitely going to be with this, right? Is people say, oh, well, you know, maybe he's just sending some of his voting power. Yes, of course he is. That's the whole point. He's doing it. But the worst thing is here, other people, right, that might come to this chain, and this is the worst thing with all nodes. All nodes, it's in the word. They did very good targeted branding there. When people come to the chain, they're going to see this one validator. They're going to see two validators. And go, oh, this guy's so secure. You know, he's the only validator on chain. It's got two nodes. Oh, I'm definitely going to stake with him. And it's all about this visual perception, right? But for me, there's no there's no way to enforce this person to not do this. Now, as much as everybody doesn't want to hear this, there's only a few ways that this is all going to pan out, to be quite honest, right? Because I have to state this. If something doesn't change, I will spin up 3 nodes so all of my supporters can actually delegate with me instead of having to leave me every time the DCM pushes me up to 10%, right? My supporters can't support the person they want to support, and I'm just tired of it, okay? So while Terraport and Jesus run multiple nodes, I'm not. But I'm at a point now where if we don't take action, if we don't remove a DCM, and this is what I think, remove a DCM, reinforce a minimum 5% commission, enforce a maximum reward rate amount like Polygon Network did, the chain realistically just needs to put a stop to the pillaging of the Oracle rewards pool as an external issue. But right now, returning that active set to 130 and letting those who earn support get it, letting validators return to the chain that actually earned it, and introducing an environment where validators actually need to do something instead of just running a 0% commission rate node and doing absolutely nothing. Validating is the bread and butter of this blockchain. It's where we're supposed to get all of the projects that launch projects, right? And more projects that all use LUNC as its native asset that it does all of its transactions with. We're not seeing that with Terraport. They have their own token, right? So this is why I have all of these different issues with them double noding alongside Jesus. They're just not doing it as brashly. Now, I want to see an equal playing field. Again, like we used to have, when people could support who they thought deserved support. And currently, this is far from it. I'm not going to stand idle while this all consumes our chain and people just simply accept that the normal thing now to do is to double node or spin up 3 or 4 nodes. And that's just how it's going to be. This is turning into a Sybil attack. And honestly, it's very dangerous at this point. I didn't think it would get this far, but it has, as you can see. It's absolutely ridiculous that we're having to actually talk about this. And I know a lot of people are probably just going to brush it off and things like that. But 2, 3, 4 months down the line, both of those nodes could have way over 5% voting power. And it's at that point he truly starts to control the say and sway of this blockchain. Now, he is voting no with a veto to burning the USTC, which is absolutely insane. But honestly, folks, returning this system to how it was before is the best route forward, in my opinion, because we can't change things any more than we can. And now it's just turning the situation where people are doing stuff to get around it. And these are the kind of things that are going to bring forth a Sybil attack. Let me know what you folks think. For me, it's very dangerous. It's absolutely reckless. And we should definitely, as a community, raise awareness to this and let people know who, if they are staking with him and they think this is okay. It's not okay. Okay, but let me know what you folks think. Folks, get involved in the giveaways here. 10,000 USTC, 1 billion LUNC split between the top 3 commenters each month. Just subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to enter. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell too, folks. Stay informed. We have got our trading indicator. If you're looking to step up your trading game, check that out. It's simple but strong, providing DCA in and DCA out alongside bullish and bearish signals. You can delegate LUNC with us, like I was saying. And if you're up for accessing all areas, getting access to our juicy alphas like when that run 200%, with that run 176%, then join our Patreon, get involved with that. I had someone say to me, oh, Jay, when do you drop these alphas on the channel? And I did a meme coin video where I said these 5 meme coins are looking very good. And inside there was those alphas. So I actually dropped them way before I dropped them on the Patreon. But folks, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, don't double node. I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.